If you're in my GMB Pros, we have a class, we call it Scale Your Agency, where I go through step-by-step process of how I went from 3 to 4 clients to adding dozens by dozens by dozens of clients every day and hitting 7 figures in less than a year.
Pay me my money.
So what we're going to do, I don't know how many of you actually do this already, but we're going to go ahead and dive right in. So let's take, for example, and there's other things you do before doing this, but I want to show you a lot of guys, they'll come into, if you will, Facebook groups, and they'll see questions that people have, and they'll just say, hey, I can help you.
At your surface.
Or hey, here's my free newsletter. Or hey, here's some information. They don't actually help, right? So what I'm going to tell you to do is you want to go, and we're going to show you this. You're going to go on to Facebook, right? There's dozens and dozens of small business groups. Okay, so you go into the Facebook groups, and once you go into the Facebook groups, we're going to look for questions. Easiest hack you can do, right?
What?
Is we're going to go to the Facebook group, and there's this little icon right here, and I know maybe this sounds crazy, but it's just a search icon, right? And we can go in here, we're going to do, type in the word help. It's going to pull all the questions that maybe people have in your group regarding help. They want help. This guy's asking, please help me understand, never built one before. And you can literally go in here and answer the question, all right?
Pretty smart, dude.
And I have a little cheat sheet that if you comment on this video on YouTube, I'm going to give it to you.
I'm dropping the hammer.
But that's just one. And you can go in here and you answer questions. Anybody that's got questions, you answer them, like this guy right here or this one. Anybody that ever has questions, and we can go into different groups whatsoever all over the internet. I'm in quite a few, but just say, for example, you go into any of these groups, Jarvis, whatever you're trying to prospect for, you can go to the little search icon and you type in solution. This is another one, right? And you go through here and you answer questions.
Oh, this is going to be easy.
And what's going to happen when you start answering these questions and you become active in the community, right? It's the biggest thing, is being active. The more active you are, the more people are going to see you. When they see you, for example, Daniel Viega, he's a really cool dude. You click on his website, click on his link, and you're going to immediately see, if you will, he has a nice banner up here or whatever. Most people are going to wind up starting to go, okay, who's this Daniel Viega guy? And they're going to come over here, and you notice that he has his profile banner optimized, right? He has what he does. He's a marketing dude. He has a link or a call to action right here, right? Little emojis pointing to everything. And if you click on it, then you would say, oh, cool. And then it takes you to your website. And next thing you know, you got leads coming in. So instead of having to go, hey, DM me, hey, PM me, and all this stupidity that a lot of people do, you can go into the groups that you have honed in on and just search and spend, let's say, 15 minutes a day, in each of these groups, and just asking questions, right?
Easy peasy lemon squeezy.
This guy's having trouble. He's talking about Jarvis, and we answer the question, right? And then you can have, let's go back to this right here, and we go, issues. We're just looking for ways in which we can actually answer and help people, right?
So what can I do for you?
And then what we're going to do, by doing that, we're developing rapport. You'll have a lot of people who come in here and be, oh, let me DM you, let me PM you, let me give you this. And no one cares. No one cares until they know how much you care, right?
Fuck.
So this is how I literally took my business from 3 to 4 clients to 7 figures in less than a year. It's this exact process. If you actually go to my, my page, you'll see I practice what I preach. I literally have, a banner. You click on it. I even have my edit right here. I have the same thing, right? If you click on the link, it'll take you to Linktree, right? Same thing. Google My Business links. You click on that, it takes you to my offer or my video or whatever I'm trying to promote at the time, right?
That's right.
So this is what I did, manually. When I first started out, it literally took me hours and hours and hours, right? And I have several students. I have about 6 or 7 students that actually implemented this and took them from where they were at to 6 figures already. And then I have about almost 1,000 students in class. So if you're not a part of GMB Pros, you're going to want to become a part of GMB Pros. See the description below and sign up.
If you don't take this offer right now, I will lose all respect for you and punch you.
And then you just start spending time, if you will, in groups looking to help people. And I'm going to do some more videos showing you exactly, okay, how do we optimize our profile? What are some things that we do? Because like I said, I do the banner. I'm going to show you how to optimize your banner, how to set up a link tree, then how to set up, if you will, featured images.
Sweet.
This is pretty cool. If you haven't seen it, like on mine, you'll go here, and then, on your phone, you can actually swipe, which is really cool, right? And it'll take you to the next one, which is this one, right? And then on your cell phone, and then it takes you to this. So it's an edit, and then if you click it and swipe up, it'll actually take you to my funnel.
Where am I?
So that is how we generate leads in Facebook groups. That's how we generate leads in Facebook groups. And what we'll do is, in some other videos, I'm going to show you how to automate this entire process. But this is how we automate, if you will, and get leads on Facebook without having to do a whole hell of a lot of work. We just literally go in there and help people. As you start helping people, people will naturally reach out to you. They're going to say, okay, who's this Matthew guy that keeps giving me information? Who's this Matthew guy that helps me out?
Who are you?
I'll give you another one even. So how many of y'all actually use Jarvis? If you use Jarvis, drop a 1. You could even go into Jarvis, which this is absolutely freaking beautiful, right? And let's just say someone writes a question, and we're talking about, I'm just giving you an example. What is Black Hat SEO? Just for an example, right? And you're like, I don't know what Black Hat SEO is. Well, Jarvis makes it so you really don't have to know what it is. You can just go in here and let's go Quora answers, right? I can say, what's the question, right? And what's the information to include? And we just type in, let's say, SEO tactics. And I hit generate AI content, and Jarvis is going to generate the answer for me. And I can literally take this, if you will, and now use the answer that Jarvis gives me right here, like this, and use that as my actual answer when I'm going inside of groups answering these questions, right? I don't even necessarily have to know the answer is what I'm telling you. You don't have to be prolific in your answer.
You just blew my mind.
Go to Jarvis, drop in the question under Quora answers, and it will spit out an answer for you. There's another hack for you. So when you're going in these groups, that's what you want to do. Once again, my name is William, and today we talked about how to generate leads from Facebook groups, how to generate leads and prospect inside Facebook groups. My name is William, and you guys have a great day and be blessed.
I have so many SEOs that hate me and say that I'm stealing their methods. They bitching and cry, labeling me SEO Black Hat. Was a nobody, now I'm at the top. Most wanted, most loved.